Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to tap in with the energy of the month of February for twin flames for this reading, and I'm bringing in the Arcanum Tarot for that. So let's see what we need to know. We're starting with the Divine Masculines. Thank you, angels. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at angelic.echoes.xo@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content, or if the content resonates with you. Thank you so much. So thank you, angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters from 5D and above. What do we need to know about the Divine Masculine's energy for the month of February? Wow. And look at this here. We've got celebration, possible reunion, possible coming together, possible communication. But they definitely, I feel like many of the Divine Feminines could possibly hear from the Divine Masculine in the month of February. That's what you need to know. This could even be some other celebration, like, so if you're already in communication, maybe you would take you to the next step and actually meet up, or maybe you would just bump into your divine counterpart, or, you know, your Divine Masculine would actually take that leap of faith and reach out to the Divine Feminine, which is what many of the Divine Feminines are waiting for. And this is because the Divine Masculine needs to step into their power to transcend the patterns of fears, which is what the Divine Feminine is teaching the Divine Masculine, okay? So what else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines for the month of February? Thank you, angels. For the month of February, what do we need to know? Oh, there's a resurrection taking place. So the reason why there could be a celebration is because there's a resurrection taking place, which means this is definitely a transformation energy of something changing in order to bring more awareness, a higher perspective, an understanding of the truth, and to let go of illusions. And for things to come to light that needs to be surfaced in order to understand the journey at a higher level. And the Divine Masculines are also stepping into their power to understand their own self-worth, their power, and their spiritual gifts, as well as see the truth and the illusion in the current circumstances, and seeing the truth of the connection with the Divine Feminine as well. What else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines for the month of February? Thank you, angels. Okay, so let me just take that one as well. Yeah, so we've got here, so because they're going through, because the Divine Masculines will be going through a resurrection in the month of February, they would also probably be going through a dark night of the soul, in order to, again, purge and release what needs to be released and healed. And 1221 is a sign of things shifting and changing, and possible reunion coming into place as well. It's also a sign of the fact that there's a resurrection taking place, and there's a dark night of soul happening right now, because the Divine Masculines are learning that strength comes from within and above, and not from the outside world of social circles, etc. This is about strength comes from within you and from your connection with Source or the Divine. And that's what's happening with the Divine Masculines in the month of February. So let's see if I can bring in one more deck to just clarify something else that we may need to know about the Divine Masculines, particularly around the dark night of the soul. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know about this dark night of the soul for the Divine Masculines in the month of February, or anything else we need to know? Okay. Okay, so we've got those cards here, and all right, so the first card that came out was Revenge, Despair, and Tragedy. So this could be that whatever circumstances they're finding themselves in, it's not turning out as expected. What they once were attracted to, which looked like a beautiful rose, has turned out to be a black rose. And obviously, it's not turning out as they hoped for. And this is helping them to, you know, purge and let go what needs to go. Because they are feeling imprisoned and trapped, and this is why the Divine is stepping in to help them to release this trapped feeling of being imprisoned by the divine coming to the rescue and helping. And this is also the divine feminine rescuing the divine masculine by shining her as a feminine energy light in order to guide the divine masculine home. And we've got here receptive, intuitive, nurturing. And yeah, so I feel like exactly what I was just saying here, that the divine feminine is helping the divine masculine to find their way back home by shining her light and stepping into her power. And obviously praying for guidance and help as well. I also feel the divine masculines could also be praying for help as well, or connecting more with their spiritual self and source in order to become more receptive to change and grace and go with the flow. So this is about the dark night of the soul is actually helping the divine masculines to step into their power, to be more spiritually aware of themselves, to become more connected with source, and to be able to connect with their higher self and intuition more. And I feel like the feminine is definitely helping through the nurturing love and light that the feminine is bringing in to help the divine masculine to transition out of this dark night of the soul into a powerful divine masculine, that's strong and capable of achieving anything that the divine masculine wants, and to be able to fulfill dreams of bringing both twin counterparts together into reunion. So that's what's happening. So I feel like this dark night of the soul is actually, I feel like the divine masculines will be moving out of this dark night of the soul into, because a resurrection will be taking place in order to find their strength from within, which is again in connecting with this energy of connection to source, and that's going to help to bring about a reunion. So that's what I'm connecting with here, okay? So that's what's happening with the divine masculine. So let's see what's going on with the divine feminine for the month of February. Where is the, there we go, there's the other deck. Okay, so thank you, angels. What does the divine feminines need to know for the month of February? Which is also possible reunion, definitely. What else? Okay, so we've got, interesting, we've got this in reverse. So the divine feminine is learning to trust her intuition as well. So this could be that you could be, still in your ego and you're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning to step into your power in the month of Feb. And you've got the wheel is turning. So I feel that this is about the fate and destiny is coming into play. So step out of your ego and connect to your intuition and trust that all is well. That's what I feel the angels are actually saying here, because the high priestess was in reverse. And this was here also that, that you could be not seeing things clearly because you are in your ego. You could be in your ego in the month of Feb, even though reunion is possible for most of you in the month of Feb. It may not necessarily be when you want it to be, for example, on Valentine's. For some of you, it could be, some of you, it may not. But so you need to step out of the ego, and you may feel like you're not seeing results because this was also sort of like, halfway. So I feel that this is the angels saying to you that it is happening, okay? Things are shifting, things are happening. So step out of your ego and connect with your intuition to trust that all is well. So what else do we need to know? Sorry, let me just bring this back here again. Thank you, angels. What else does the divine feminine, what do we need to know about the divine feminines for the month of February? Yeah, so exactly what I was saying here. So you could be feeling miserable, and this is about your ego coming, acting up, where you're feeling resentful, miserable, and discontent in the month of February because you're probably waiting for that communication and it's probably taking too long to come in because your twin is obviously not revealing the truth, okay? And it could be that your twin is still wearing masks. But I feel this could also be that things are hidden from you and you can't actually see the truth of what is actually happening. And you've been guided to connect with Mother Earth to help you to connect to your intuition by spending time outdoors and obviously stepping into your power of being able to create your reality of what you want by being that manifestor. So this is about you stepping out of your ego in the month of February and trust that whatever you can't see or what is being hidden from you will come to light in due course. And that's what you need to know. So it may be that you don't hear from your twin on Valentine's, and that's why you may be feeling miserable, okay? So thank you, angels. What else do we need to know about the divine feminines for the month of Feb? Yeah, your love is real. You will have a family together. And this one's moving as, these two are moving as well. Yeah, so you're being guided to focus on the love in the month of February. Whether you hear from your divine masculine on Valentine's Day or not is actually not a true reflection of whether your divine masculine loves you. As much as we all would love to hear from our twin, then it's not a true reflection of whether your divine masculine loves you or not. Know that you are loved and focus on the love, because your love is beyond this physical world with your divine masculine. And the angels are saying you will have a family together. Now, for some of you, it may not be actual children. It could be pets or something else that you regard as family, but you will be together. And for some of you, it could very well be children, okay? Whatever it is, you will be together in a committed union is what the angels are saying. And you will have the life that you want, okay? And yeah, you are being guided to get further guidance. You will probably be getting further guidance and readings anyway in the month of Feb to gain clarity and to see past the illusion and your ego. And this is about change your perspective and enjoy your own company. So you are learning to love yourself and again, be comfortable and content with feeling whole by yourself. And that is what the lesson is here, Divine Feminine. So you've been guided to change your perspective and enjoy your own company. And that's what your divine masculine will be teaching you in the month of Feb. Now, for some of you, you could hear from your twin on Valentine's. Some of you, you may not. And I feel what the angels are saying here is that probably many of you won't hear from your twin on Valentine's, and that's why you may be feeling discontent and resentful on Valentine's Day. And the guidance is that if you don't hear from your twin, focus on the love, change your perspective by getting further readings. I feel this is also what the angels are saying. The readings that you're getting will help you to change your perspective and see the truth, and to actually focus on the love, and that you will have what you want, which is a family together. So even though things are hidden from you, or your twin could still be wearing masks, but I feel this is more about things being hidden from you in the 3D where you can't see what's actually happening. This could, is something that you need to look past that. You need to look past that as being not the whole truth, okay? Because there's a lot going on behind the scenes, is what the angels are saying, because the wheel is turning, which means fate and destiny is coming into play. So connect with your intuition. That's what you need to know. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and have a lovely month of February. Thank you. Take care. Namaste. Bye.